Over in the pages of DC Comics, the Man of Steel, Clark Kent himself, has been going up against so many different supervillain battles in his current ongoing series. We've seen Clark go up against people like Livewire and Parasite. And to make matters even more interesting, one of Clark's longest nemesis, Lex Luthor, has returned. But this time, Luthor is offering some of his own resources at Clark's disposal, reaching out to him as a friend. My name is Araco Braddock, and today, let's go ahead and see how some of these supervillains of the DC Universe are planning to close in over on Clark in the pages of the Superman Annual 2023 number 1. Before we get deeper into the video, I want to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button over on this video. Metropolis's secrets are revealed. Lois Lane is now editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, but at heart she'll always be an investigative reporter. And lately, Metropolis has had a whole new set of secrets she must uncover, even if it means investigating her own husband, Superman. Featuring Livewire, Parasite, and Mercy, this special issue is your next big puzzle piece leading to a massive Superman crossover in 2024. Don't miss out. So this issue is written over from Joshua Williamson, featuring artwork from a number of different collaborators, including Mahmud, Asrar, Edwin, Galmon, Caitlin Yarsky, Max Raynor, and Jack Herbert. The colors for the issue include Dave McCaig, Edwin Galmon, and Alex Guimaraes, with letters over from Ariana Maher, and the cover for the issue is coming in directly from Mahmud Asrar as well as Dave McCaig. Here's a look at the Superman Annual 2023 cover. We have a really impressive lineup of artists here, with one of my favorite kind of classic modern DC artists really coming in to deliver really shocking and adept pencils over with Mahmud Asrar. I think this page in particular that we have up on the screen showing Superman fighting against one of a toy man's toys is just a shocking and beautiful visual set piece here. I think the accuracy that Asrar lends over to Clark's anatomy is just absolutely striking here. Some of the pages from Edwin Galmon were some of my favorite across this series. I love how Edwin Galmon is able to characterize some expressions from people in the series. I really appreciate the way that Williamson is able to write Parasite in an empathetic and honest way. I think he captures such a great voice for that character and provides so much insight too. The character of Steve Lombard is always a really fun force at the Daily Planet for certain characters to play off of and expand on. I think Lois had some very fun character moments with her, and I really hope that in future issues of Superman, Williamson will continue to play up Steve Lombard's characterization with Lois, as well as some of the rest of the reporters at the Daily Planet. When the issue switched over to some of the darker material featuring some of the villain characters throughout the storyline, watching Lois Lane interact with people like Livewire was really fascinating here. Also have to hand it to Williamson for bringing some of the plot threads over from the Brian Michael Bendis era of Superman with the Red Cloud and Invisible Mafia over in this tale. Really never expected to see some of those characters referenced again, but I think utilizing some of the recent villains fits really nicely in with Joshua Williamson's narrative that has involved so many supervillains across the DC Comics line over the past couple issues. I hope the villains of this series will start introducing some fascinating plot threads that will hopefully be implemented in that Superman crossover that we saw teased throughout the solicits. So at the end of the day here, I think the Superman Annual 1 is an incredibly endearing issue, strengthening so many previous plot threads over in the main Superman comic book. It feels like the entire series has been written with this issue in mind, as getting the chance to check in on characters like Marilyn Moonlight, Livewire, and Parasite added so much characterization across this series. Also, the way that Williamson has implemented Lois Lane as the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, along with some of those other investigative reporters, really shows how nuanced the tone of this series can be. Also, I am incredibly intrigued to see where Brainiac's plans are headed here in the near future. I want to know from you, did you enjoy this Superman annual as much as I did? What are some of your thoughts over on this chapter and that upcoming crossover that DC teased? Thank you so much for coming to check out our video, and we'll be back here in the near future to cover Superman and DC Comics. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.